Hey Flosstube, it's Julie, the Gulf Coast Stitcher. Today's Tuesday, December 11th, and I thought I would pop in because I have a ton of stuff to show. Mostly new shop inventory, new, some old, but new to me, new to my shop, which is gulfcoaststitches.com. And I've got a finish. It's a little, it's a small finish, but I'm proud of it. It's not fully finished because I don't really do that without Sarah urging me and pushing me along. And I have a new start planned, and that's about it. So this shouldn't take too long. I do have quite a bit to go through. If you're not into, I'll do my stuff first, and then we'll do the shop. And then if you're into it, cool, you can hang around. If not, I understand. This is the stitch that I finished. Excuse me. This is so cute. This is by LaDonna Snellbaker, Sampling of Memories. I believe it's called, I didn't bring it in here. I can't remember what it's called, to be honest with you. But I love it. It's available at her Etsy shop. Sampling of Memories. You guys can find that by searching on Etsy. But this sums me up. Like, I want to bake stuff, watch Christmas movies, and stitch all day. And that's all the time. But specifically, I'm there now. It's a little chilly here. It's in the 40s in the morning, 50s in the afternoon, 40s in the evening again. And that's cold for us here on the water, which makes me just want to stay under my electric blanket and stitch. So I'm super proud of myself. I started this in Minnesota, and I've already talked about that in another video that I received an exchange gift from LaDonna, and then it was a project bag, and I put her design that I was starting in it. So it was super fun. But I love this guy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Finish it somehow. What else is going on here? So this is what I have finished. That's all I've stitched on because, like I said, we've had, it's been crazy. It's that time of year where Samantha, my stepdaughter, had a chorus concert. We had our EGA Christmas party, which was really nice. It was really great to see friends, old and new. Got to meet Elaina, who is stitching Pharmer here on Flosstube. Pharmer, like pharmacist, PH Pharmer. She does those crazy, insane projects like chatelaines and big mirabilias, and she has absolutely no fear about jumping into those. At least it appears that she doesn't. So that makes it fun to watch her journey because I'm so trepidatious when it comes to those. I have no problem buying and acquiring. It's the starting and the finishing. I guess that's, not that uncommon in this hobby. So of course Robbie was there, and Sarah joined us, which was fun. I don't know why we didn't take a single picture, but we didn't. I didn't participate in the ornament exchange for a few reasons. One, I'm super busy, as many of you know. But secondly, I was a little intimidated by the caliber and skill of some of the ladies in the EGA is like a little intimidating to me, as I don't do anything other than cross stitch and crochet. We have a member who does beading. She does like Russian beaded ornaments. And my thing was, we're gonna draw each other's name in this exchange, and I'm gonna hand her a little, just cross stitch magazine ornament, and I'm gonna get her beaded thing. I would feel horrible and inadequate. But as it turns out, there was all kinds of different styles. So next year I'll definitely do it. What else? My nose. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but real life, right? I'm not going to start over because I might sneeze. If I do, I apologize. All right, so that's my one stitchy thing. Lots going on, like I said. And because I love watching Julie McConnell at Reflections, she had a tiny start on this chart, the Three Kings, and I thought it was super cool. Kind of a departure from my style. I say that all the time. I probably don't even really have a style, if we're being honest, because I like to do all the things. But I do like stitching things in one color for travel stitching or just, I'm not going to say mindless because you still have to pay attention, but it's nice. It's a nice break not to have to change colors all the time. So she started this. I'm going to do that on. This is called Autumn. This is Autumn by Leslie LaFleur, Under the Sea Fabrics. So I thought this will be cool. It's showing pretty true. It kind of is reminiscent of Earthen. It's kind of like got that pink, kind of a pink woodsy undertone, if that's a thing. And I'm going to stitch it in this color, which I don't know if, oh yeah, that's pretty true. This is Regal Orchid, a DMC conversion to 154, but it's coming up a little more pink than it is. But I thought it looks, we're talking about the Three Kings. There's my needles in it because that's my start point. I'm going to stitch this one from left to right. So I thought that would be cool. So that's a new start whenever I get there. I have a zillion other things. And what's so funny is I buy these charts and I plan them and I say, okay, I want to stitch this, 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 and this. I want to get to it, definitely this year. I'll say, oh, this is happening. And then I watch one Flosstube video and drop everything, go get that. That's what I want to do. And I know a lot of y'all do that because after I post a video, I get a ton of orders, usually from stuff I've shown on the show, or on the episode, whatever you call this. I guess it's an episode. So I know it's that whole enabling thing that happens that we do to each other. But it's amazing to me how, like, I will just take a left turn and pick up something completely different. Will I finish it? Eventually, but I'm going to start it. And I have no problem. When we were at EGA at the Christmas party, I said, okay, when I go home, I need to stitch a name tag because you're supposed to have a name tag on every time you go to a meeting, and I never do because I haven't made one yet. And then I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and stitch my ornament for next year's exchange, or at least look through my ornament books and figure out what I want to do. And then Sarah says, by that you mean you're going to buy all the things, kit it all up and put it in a project bag and count that as a start? She's right on with that. So yeah, probably. Okay, so that's all I've got. I finished one thing, which, I was just on here a week ago, so that's not too bad, right? And I've got a new project picked out. I haven't bought myself anything other than I did buy this, and I bought Bethlehem, which looks similar to this. It's similar in style. I should say that. I think it's stitched in 3371. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I did buy a few crochet project bags on Etsy because there was a lot of people having sales as people are trying to clear out for the end of the year, and I think people, who sell things are needing their Christmas money, and they know that it's a good opportunity because people are looking for Christmas gifts. So it works out. There's lots of sales happening on Etsy right now. So I bought three, but I've only received two crochet or knitting project bags. I have 3 projects going, so I figured that was acceptable enough. I love this one. This is Griswold National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is my favorite Christmas movie, hands down. I have already watched it. We have already watched it twice this Christmas season. This is a very well constructed bag. It came with some little markers. It's very well done. It's sewn beautifully. It has a great little lobster claw handle. Love everything about it except for the size. But that's my fault because I saw it and it wouldn't have mattered what size it was. I would have bought it. So I don't know that I'm going to put crochet in this. I'm thinking I'm going to put my Prairie Schooler projects in this because of my Prairie Schooler Santa projects. I think I have 5 or 6 colors, which is all that I need for several years worth of the Santas. As you know, the charts are on little cards, and I already have the Davos fabric, the 18 count fabric cut into the appropriate sizes, so it'd be easy to pop those right in here. It's nice, and like I said, it's very well done. It's just smaller. Maybe if I was a sock knitter, maybe someday I will be. But crochet is bulkier than this, so did get that one. And that's from Fancy Boy Designs on Etsy. And then this was a clearance. This was a clearance one, and I'm super, super happy with it. So this is You Got a Bag. You as in EWE, got a bag. This one was marked 50% off because it's no longer fall in many places. Here we kind of skipped fall and went right into what we would call winter. Same thing, lobster claw. This hardware is a little smaller and lighter than the other one. But this is so cute. Really cute handwritten thank you note inside. This was tied to the outside. That's what I love about shopping small. Somebody else said this. I think it might have been Michelle. That bag of white tea. That it's the attention to detail. And the Griswold bag was beautifully wrapped in tissue paper and ribboned, and it was wonderful. It's a gift to myself, but I was still great that it was so well put together. So interior pocket, interior fabric, you got a bag. And then this, like I said, this is a pretty good size. This will definitely hold a lap throw, which is what I'm currently working on. And then what I do, I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not, because I'm certainly not a professional, is I just roll the bag down and work off the skein that's in it. So that's what I do. I thought this was super cute. So that's my purchases, Etsy purchases. I was able to score 2 more Lehay shaker boxes. Yay! That's my happy Lehay shaker box dance. I got an email from him today that they've already shipped. I bought them yesterday or the day before. Y'all should favorite his shop. And he doesn't post a ton of things very often, and they go like really quickly, but the best quality. Fantastic. So I don't know if any of you have had the pleasure to handle one of those shaker boxes, but they're great. So I have 2 I bought last time he posted and 2 this time, and super looking forward to them because they're different sizes. So I'll have my nice little stack going on my table next to my chair. Okay, so that's it. That's all that I've got for myself. Now we're going to break into inventory. I know some of you are still waiting for me to list the Alessandra Adelaide trees. It has been a little bit of a challenge because the images that are available from the distributors, you cannot, when you transfer them onto another site, you just can't, you can't see them. They're just a blurry mess. So I'm in the process of that. I'll get that done today. So there will be some trees listed. I'm sorry I haven't got there yet. I prematurely showed them on the last video. So if you wonder what I'm talking about, look at the last video. I have multiple copies of the ones I've shown, and they will be available online. So all this I'm going to show you has already been listed. All right, here we go. I did score some Ray Dunn TJ Maxx this week. That was fun. I'm going to move you just a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm going to just rip on through these. This is where you want to look up. This is where you want to write stuff down, make a mental note, whatever you need to do. And God, the light just got weird when I shifted that. I'm sorry. Huh. Okay. You've seen some of these you may not have. Plum Street Autumn Salt Boxes. So cute. And I'm getting better at not feeling like I need to keep some of everything I order for myself because, number one, who has room or lifespan for that? But as cute as I think these are, you know, I've gotten really good at stopping and saying, is it something that I have to stitch? And sometimes it's a yes and sometimes it's a no. Autumn Salt Boxes. These are so cute. They're stitched like little Polaroid pictures. I love them. Betsy's Autumn. Got Betsy. The birds alone make this yes, I have to. I haven't stitched any birds in a minute. It needs to happen. Gobble gob. This is in the next in the series. I don't know how many she's going to do of the little stacked up animals, but super cute. Grab it now for your next year's turkey sow. You know we're going to have one. You know Bendy's going to make that happen. Bowl full of Scary's Scary 2. I think I may stitch this. I think I might attempt to stitch this over one for an exchange next year. Remind me of that when I say I don't know what I'm going to take to the Midwest for an exchange. This would be cool. Tiny, tiny. If I did it over one. Because it's pictured over 2. It's 90 by 66. So over 1 would be really petite. I love this. Mrs. Bingley's Library. This I absolutely am doing. We'll probably change the colors just to match my house a little bit more. It's phenomenal. I love it. I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library. We all know who said that. So cute. Says it was superbly framed by Sherry Berkman of Total Framing. So that's good to know. I love it. In Friendship. Lots of really cool colors in this. This is one of these deceptively large. Oh, 158 by 158. It's not as large as I thought it was. You never know with Plum Street. You pull them out and you think, oh, this isn't so bad, and it's like 5 or 6 pages of chart. I love that though, because you know, I like you can do a lot of Plum Street if that's one of your designers of choice, and have a variety of sizes of projects going. Brenda Gervais, Plum Pudding. Oh, I forgot. I did purchase myself some Brenda Gervais patterns from her website. I'll show those in the next video. I didn't go crazy. I think I got 4. I got the season samplers, I think. Candy Cane Wishes. Let's see. Hands-on Design. I Hear the Bells. This is one of those outstanding kits that has the Lady Dot Velveteen in it. It's enough to finish as the drum or as the pillow. And I haven't done any of these in this series yet, but I love the baubles. Look how pretty those are. So, I'm not going to kid myself to think I'm going to start this year, but I do like those. Alright, one of my favorite designers, hands down, we all love Kathy Barrick. This is Dear Santa. It's a new release. I love it. It's so Kathy Barrick. The stars are interesting. She does incorporate deer a lot, which I love. I love the moon. This is just cool. What size is this? 155 by 149. So cool. And this would be a good travel project because I call it a travel project, or when I'm in my car in between classes or taking a break from schooling, I could work. There's big blocks of color in here, and that's what I like. I don't like to have to change a whole bunch of times while I'm in the car. I'm not that talented at it. This is cool. So that's one of my favorites. That is one. They're always, I shouldn't say always, because I don't know that for certain, but generally it's MP needlepoint silks that she stitches the models in, but there's DMC conversion. And then this is Esther. I absolutely love Esther. Again, nice. I mean, just a stunning use of color, and I just love her. I love that when I see something, I pretty much know I would know it's Kathy Barrick or a Barrick sister. Could be Carriage House because they have some similar designs, but I love Esther. This was stitched in needlepoint silk. There's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors. And look at this. I mean, look at this baby. This should be a Haid. and someone else should stitch it so that I can adore it from afar, because I don't think I would have the courage. But look at this, and I will read you what it says. The photo to the right is of Lori Brecklin's sheep Esther. Lori posted this photo on her blog, Farmhouse Not Forgotten, .blogspot.com, years and years ago, and I found it so beautiful. I saved it at the time, and it has been on my computer ever since. When Lori recently posted that Sweet Esther had passed away, I knew exactly what I had to name this sampler. My heartfelt condolences, Lori. Sweet Esther. I love her. That's cool. That alone makes me want to stitch that like immediately. So this may have to just go on ahead and go into the, I might have to bump 3 kings, and this is how that happens. Okay, a few people have asked me to order this, and I have already shipped yours off. These are extras. This is the Begin Row by Bent Creek, and it's a journey of 1,000 miles. Must begin with a single step, and it does come with the little beads. Then somehow, some way, I don't know whose Flosstube I was watching, but I was watching somebody's Flosstube, and they posted this chart, Tree of Life Samplings, Pursue Thanks. And I love everything about this. In fact, this is what I'm going to use as my, this colorway is what I'm going to use for my Mrs. Bingley's library. So I loved this. It was beautifully done when I saw it stitched on Flosstube. So then that took me down the Tree of Life rabbit hole at the distributor. Glory, Glory. Bird. Patriotic. Pursue Love. Teach Guide, Walk Beside. Just titled Walk Beside, but I love that. I mean, I love that that it's not just jam-packed with motifs. Okay, this is going in the must-do in 2019. And then the 1831 Brick House sampler. This is a reproduction. It says we have very little information on the unique sampler in our possession that is the original. We have created this reproduction. M was the initial and 1831 was the year. And it does have a lot more information than that, but so cool. Lots of you have requested this from me. I have several in stock. This is a year of celebrations, and while it's a little pricey, it includes everything that you see. So it has all the months plus 2. Right, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. The plus 2 is that both July and November have been charted in 2 ways. One for our Canadian friends and one for the holidays that we celebrate in America. So, year of celebrations. Kathy Hopperman, hands-on design. So cute. And last but not least, I ordered some, I am a I'm a reseller for Theresa Cogan, who I hear has a Flosstube, although I haven't checked it out yet. Welcome to the community if you happen to see this, Theresa. She's always such a pleasure to do business with, and I know I love her charts and know y'all do too, so I ordered a few Christmas ones. This is Primitive Santa. I love him. I love this kind of got a penny rug look around the side. His little sparse Christmas tree in his pocket. Love that. This is Joy. Again, kind of got that penny rug feel around the side. Santa's flag. He's got a sock too. How cute is this? Country Santa, which I absolutely love. I love his coat. Look at that. And Starry Santa. He's chunky and cute. Now, a lot of her charts, I will go ahead and tell you up front, a lot of them have multiple flosses. Like this one has Weeks, Valdani, and DMC. You can totally skip the Valdani and do what you have in your stash or a DMC conversion, no problem. It's the green in this one that's the Valdani. They're really variegated, so that's probably, if I'm guessing, that's what she had to get that variegated look. But we all have, most of us have some stash. Same thing here. Old Brick, it says, is the Valdani, so I'm assuming that that's part of this coat. But we can handle that, right? We can do Valdani, or we can change it. Or whatever, stitch what you want, how you want. So that's it. 25 minutes. That might be one of my shortest videos ever. I'm gonna get some stitching done before I go to take my finance final tonight. I appreciate all the prayers, good vibes, well wishes. I need it. I go to tutoring every single Saturday for finance. I like to think I'm pretty smart when it comes to finance and economics. But that's before, I should say I'm smart in finance and economics when I'm using the software that's available today, and when I'm using the financial calculators that are available today, and when I'm using Excel and all of those things. However, this class teaches you how to do it without all of that stuff. So the old long-handed method, and that's not so easy for me. Thanks to a wonderful tutor and some supportive friends, I'm doing great in the class, but it's not easy. It's hard. It's a hard row. So, I have that exam tonight, 2 more exams, and then I'll be off for 2 weeks before I kick into my last semester, and I don't know what I'll do with myself when it's all over, but we'll see. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. May you have a blessed week. I will be back before you know it, and I hope to have progress on something. I don't even know what I'm going to start. The Three Kings is queued up, but there's so many new things, so will it be Kathy Barrick? I'm leaning that way towards Esther. I don't know. Anyway, love y'all. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.